before 3.5 comes. Let's go! Mr. Kabukimono.
What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling, like there's something I am missing. Something important that I am forgetting. Ooh.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, it's just... give me a minute, I'm still processing.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Ooh, we are getting too much time alone, away from Paimon. Oh, no, never mind. Come on, brain, let's dig this out. It's gotta be in there somewhere. It has something. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Creator Lord Rukadevata, forbidden knowledge. Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Shut up. Yeah, that was it. Creator Lord Rukadevata. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion for her? There would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rukadevata. But this is a crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Oh, and suddenly he is casually here. Venti?
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? The work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is the Balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop.
Stop. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am.
Wanderer.
We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
But what if the bad guys actually get a glimpse of this dumb guy and make him bad again? This free innocent Kabukimono. I know you are the Morse code bird.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Why would you think that? Stealing some serious? Are you dumb, Paimon? Shush.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
So he doesn't have right now the vision? You are right, we were following you.
Have we met before?
What big Santerias? Those are very big Santerias.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Shut up, Paimon.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You are a puppet. Boom, boom, boom.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Shut up, Paimon. I'm not talking to you.
Huh?
So he doesn't need money because he doesn't need to eat.
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Alright.
Then let's return to the city.
Bloom. Chihuahua. When I realized these palm trees were plenty of them. There were plenty of these trees in the city instead of the swamps. I wanted to slap myself for being so dumb and not noticing before.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Oh, you don't know us?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
He's telling you he's the one to get paid.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
Are you telling me, Genshin, that I should stop recording me play your game and go live my life?
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
So dumb and simplistic interactions, dude. Like, oh, alright, okay. Let's go.
We're way behind schedule. Welcome to the Academy.
Ooh. I was going to say, is there an elevator or what? I don't think I have ever traversed this place. I remember this place for to give her little thingies.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda. So are we going to give him the clean memories? So he's not lost?
We're way behind schedule.
Or just tell him the story about the cat? Mm. Oh, I was going to say I cannot glide in here, but I sure can.
Nihira!
Ooh.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You tell us, our Lord, what happened in the Grand Bazaar.
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Ooh, they are setting up lore, mystical lore to Genshin.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Shut up, Paimon, you don't know anything.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think where to start. But you are right. You are right, my dear wanderer.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Ooh. I mean, yes, because you haven't passed through that pain. You can hear the pain and feel it distant from you.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike.
Dude, Nahida went straight for it.
You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
No, that's what you have in common.
Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
No, my gaming era has come to an end then. Oh, I like that. Action rooted in persistence sometimes bears bitter fruit. Tells him about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
Karma and consequence. So that cause will be karma?
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Shut up, Paimon, you didn't know. We were each other's enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
To beat you.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street!
For you, Paimon.
He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
You don't even know, Paimon. And it is in this history, he's not the one that made all those things. So shut up. Paimon, can't she please shush for the whole 3.5 until the 5.0 update?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Ooh.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Oh, dude.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Ooh.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Shut up, Paimon. Oh, he has to answer for them. Oh, can we accompany him? Shut up.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Yeah, all this writing doesn't make sense. Paimon writing.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay. Dude.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank
This is so
you.
dumb.
Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Ooh, unlocked. Luminescent drift.
It's time to get ready.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes. I'm just sorry that you have to join me for the whole thing.
Okay, he doesn't have a vision right now. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Ooh. The memories of a certain puppet. He can be the Balladeer, harbinger of the Fatui, and he can also be the Kabukimono who was once sighted in Tatarasuna. Let's go! Plam, 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 plam.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
You don't know that.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Did you not hear what she said, Paimon?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
He was dumped there.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
Oh, shut up.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Because life, dude. Because life. Ooh. A chesty chest. Dude, I still have this little headache. I want to finish this and take a rest of playing.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new join us.
Do-do-do-do. Ah. Ooh. It's like the Rick and Morty portal. It's like the God of War Ragnarok portal. It's like some... I don't want to say what that is. It's understood. No, I forget that I cannot take photos. These domains. That's so dumb. Screenshot! Ah, haha. Ooh.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
Oh no, the little kid.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
No.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
We know this, Paimon, shut up.
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
Oh, he's getting flashback memories.
You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Shut up. You just seen this child die, and she's like, let's keep moving, dude. Just keep watching your suffering. Ooh. Pew. Bloom, 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 bloom. Ooh, where is he taking us? Boom, 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 boom.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Ooh.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long
ill-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Ooh. The Fated Rebellion. Oh.
Hey!
Here comes
Hold the line! Born of ice and frost! Oof! Incinerate!
This isn't good.
Come at me!
No excuse for slacking.
No touching!
Be a killjoy! We've only just started work.
Nice. 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 Super nice. Ooh, the dragon thingies. Oh no 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 dude. She got like dude. Oh dude. I just wanted to get a glimpse of this dumb crystal marrow thingy. Oh. And there I go. Dude, my controller. I hate that it moves more than I make. No, no, no. And I saw that and it didn't stop. Okay, forget it. I wanted to get a glimpse of this dumb crystal marrow. And I wanted to jump just over the little crate here. I don't know if it's glitchy or because my controller over jumps sometimes. It cannot stay like still. Can I jump in this? Like this? Dude, why can't I just stay still like that? Look, it keeps moving. I'm not pushing anything. Part of me wants to buy a new the Play 5 and maybe play Hogwarts Legacy. And some part of me like, dude, it's not worth it. Either way, let's go. Oh, I remember this place. Right?
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
What? I thought we were going to see Yaemiko, but we get this to see Mr. Scaramouche and Miss Lady Fatui Dust. Oh, well, in the end, when we see that they were good, we're going to miss Signora.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
Ooh, Signora.
Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
So they are fighting the beast at the same time?
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Ooh.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Sure, see you then.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Okay, I wanted to finish doing all that before defeating this girl.
Where are you? This body belongs to ice. There you are, eavesdropper. Some more?
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe the story of Howard's legacy is not that like good, but it's a decent and a nice game of the franchise. I lost a little hype for it, but I still want to play it. So for PS5, that would be Ratchet and Clank, Harry Potter, Cyberpunk, and all these Fortnite, Genshin, maybe Smite here and there, Fall Guys.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
There's so much things right now appealing to me. I would like to have a decent PC and play the Phantom, the Ghost thingy. Maybe Ghost Watchers, but the Phasmophobia.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Ooh.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Ooh, dude. He was going to be stuck in a machine.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
Ooh, remain in the Abyss.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they'd think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Other games I'm looking forward. So there is not that many games. I mean, but it's life, I guess. You spend money on things, even if they are little things here and there. People use their money on even less hours of utility. Maybe when I have money, I won't care
You're
about
a god.
using my
Do
money.
you think I'm evil?
In some games, barely 5, 6 games.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
Ooh, if you accept that he is you, just as you are you.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
No.
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Oh, are you saying?
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
No, that's the point. He has a different point of view.
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences.
Ooh.
As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Ooh. Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata words? A person can't erase themselves, and even though the original Panadir has gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person since an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well.
I mean, he could search for a destiny as his, right? He doesn't need to remember all that.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Ooh, trailer.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? Hey! Are you done yet?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Oh, dude, that was so nice, cinematic. Oh, that was nice.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Questions? The wind rises.
Insignificant past!
How amusing.
Behold, at my command, you shall fall!
Upon the gale.
The 90. But so is he good bad? Ooh, his weapon is nice. Ooh, the Grenadier.
Insignificant past!
Upon the gale. That's far enough. Wretched vermin.
Be more human!
Quit following me. Quit following me. The wind rises.
My endless cycle begins!
Nothing worth
No,
mentioning.
no.
Behold! Be more human!
Is he supposed to be defeated? Or I'm just bad? I'm so close, dude.
Swan Fury.
Know your place! Insignificant past!
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
Yeah.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Oh, we were close.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you have recovered your memories. The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Oh, Mr. Benty granting animal visions here and there.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Me, myself, but not I. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Scaramouche.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon. Balladeer?
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Ooh. I like the symbol.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
Yeah. I mean, he can be an ally because the Fatui don't know him.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
No, but it changed some unnecessary things.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish.
No.
What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
To set you free.
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Ooh.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Ooh. Oh, dude, that's some harsh. But sometimes it feels like that. That he doesn't see you in that way.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
Ooh.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered.
Don't look too far.
Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Ooh. Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answers.
I will try.
traveler.
Ooh, what's up, wanderer?
After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you have changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do all this for a reward. Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
Oh, dude, that sounded so epic. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships. Oh, dude. Oh, it was nice. Ooh, Scaramouche final fight alongside Lumine.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0.
What? Excuse me? We are talking here.
I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books.
What are you talking, Nahida? What are you talking about?
Some things in this world can never be brought back.
Oh, shut up.
And they can never be changed. Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
Can I be perfect?
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings.
Oh, dude, you got me there.
The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Oh, Nahida, you're so wise, dude.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Ooh, I like that. I hope you can give Nahida a chance. Oh, this looks so nice. Helper and Nahida, nice.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Shut up, Paimon.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Ooh, nice.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
Ooh.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No. Huh? You want us to decide?
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Ooh.
Got anything?
Nope. No, I refuse. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, I didn't expect this. Rules and disclaimers for name modification. You can obtain the item an appellative stroke from the Art Conquest interlude in version of Genesis, which will allow you to change Eons Adrift, Wanderers, and the most name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Once you have renamed this character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen, like Lumine, but they will say, "Oh, Wanderer." There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Oh no! Disclaimers, travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service while using this function. To create a healthy gaming environment, please read and confirm that you will not instigate or take part in the creation of content that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, ethnicity, government, or religion. The bullying or insulting of any travelers or groups or travelers. Any other content or behavior that violates the terms of fair service. Edit the Wanderer's name. No, dude, I don't want to do this. And I didn't know this was a thing. I guess I didn't watch enough streams of Genshin. Naming the Balladeer. Does he have a name? 7 types of players when naming the Balladeer. Zoom whip. What if you rename the Wanderer as Balladeer or blah blah blah? Best names for Balladeer for Wanderer. Help, I do not know if my name goes within Genshin TOS guidelines. The Wanderer is a character released in 3.3. He wields an animal vision. He's going to be Nahida's B. Nahida's helper. The 1-9 Hifumi. The Wanderer's previous incarnation has been through 3 betrayals. The first one is when Genshin Impact A created him to be the holder of her gnosis, but quickly changed her mind after he shed a tear. The Electro Archon didn't want to place a heavy burden on him, so she sealed his powers and set him free to live his life. The second is when Niwa supposedly ran away, leaving the Kabukimono to deal with the situation. And the third from the child. The name Hifumi literally means 1, 2, and 3. We can symbolize the 3 betrayals. Oh, again, number 3. Oh, this game rampage is giving you suggestions. Haruto. Haruto is the name driven from Japanese roots that means distant, soar, and fly. Describes the Wanderers perfectly. So his new powers? Yeah. Players can also use the name Kaito. It has the same meaning as Haruto. No. Zephyrus. According to mythology, Zephyr is the ancient Greek god of the west wind, and obviously similarity between him and the Wanderer is the wind element. Indicates the end of harsh winter and the beginning of spring. Kiyoshi. To pure and soundless. Looking closely to the outfit, there's a lotus shape that can be seen on top of his hat. So Kiyoshi. Saisei. Lotus flowers can also mean strength, resilience, and rebirth. The two kanji forming the name Saisei can be translated to rebirth. As travelers play the Archon Quest in version 3.3, oh, this mission is for 3.3, dude. I'm a whole version behind. Along the theme of rebirth, players can also consider samsara for cycle or reincarnation. Mr. Niwa in the name of the guy. Arata, fresh start or new beginning. Masato. He's been struggling. With his incomplete body. This is why Masato is an excellent name, because it means proper person. Is as in a complete human with a heart. Scara theme. Meanwhile, the players are looking for non-serious names and just want to have fun with Wanderer's old alias, Scaramouche. Then here are some options they can consider. Fandango, Galileo, Scaramouche, Umbrella, Scaranara, Scaramona, Scaramiao, Nekoku, Sushi, Mascara. Fandango and Galileo both come from a song that includes the word Scaramouche. Umbrella is a reference to Wanderer's white hat. Scaranara, Aranara team, Scaramona, and Scaramouche sheep. Cat team, Scaramiao, Mascara, and Nikokukushi. Cat team from Kuniku Sushi. All come from Wanderer's old name. You can't use any of Wanderer's old names, such as Scaramouche Balladeer or Kuniku Sushi and Kabukimono. Ooh, interesting. Oh no! As a traveler, you might honor the remaining Scaramouche into wherever you like. You can only rename him a maximum of 2 times, and the change will apply permanently in various aspects of the game. I don't want to rename him. There should be an option like, do you want to name him now? Yes. Okay. They are forcing me right now to change his name. There is no way to skip this step, but you can change his name one last time after the quest. Oh, that's so dumb. This is very dumb. You can only change the name 2 times, and one you are forced to. Scaranara. We can recommend picking a name that you really like, as changes are permanent. Illidan. You probably can't use market from another property, right? You can't use any derogatory or harmful terms. You can use any existing playable characters, name Paimos name, Fatui members' names, etc. You can't use any Wanderer's old names. The name must be one word, no space allowed, but you can choose your preferred capitalization. This is dumb. Yeah, this is so dumb. You can change maximum of 2. The first is during the quest. If I knew this, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have played this. Is that correct? The second change is optional after you completed the quest. You receive an item in your precious items inventory called an appellative stroke. Using it will allow you to change Wanderer's name one last time. Name changes are permanent, so please use a name that you really like. Scaramouche Wanderer's new name appears all over your UI. If you pull for him, his default name will be the new name you picked. Ooh! The same applies to the Serenity Pot and Dialogue. Illidan. I mean, Illidan was never really bad, right? He was just, protecting the magic. Then he became a little bit of evilish, but he became the helper to guard the bad guys, right, in the service. Normal 7 types of players when naming the Balladeer by Rainmain in YouTube. The first one, Wanderer, the same. That's me, I think. Indifferent players. John Cena. Weeb. Naruto. Oh, dude, that would be disrespecting this character, right? Title players, A Junior. Oh, that's my son. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Jokesters players. Oh, motherless. Mindfulness players. Another word for Wanderer. In other languages. See, my boy. that can be nice also. My boy. Nahida, the comments. Nahida, why does either call you baby girl? I think you should stop talking. Oh, dude, I got a Genshin advertisement while watching a Genshin video. Of course, you're not going to some dumb someone. No, with Mihoyo, it doesn't matter how you name it. It's like a funny thing to do for players. It won't affect the plot. Of course, it won't. It's just the name. Gotta name him Steve. Steve the Wanderer. Yeah, this is true. And that like dialogue, they will still call him the Wanderer, like us travelers. Yeah, this is just dumb. But at least I would have wanted them not forcing me to choose a name right now. Does the name change when you own the character? Yes. I just call him Kuni because he's short for Kuni Kukuchu Kuchu. Well, I wanted to honor his roots and also became a cute nickname. I named him Fandango. Scaranara. Dude, it's like they saw the guide I just saw and they are like, oh, I'm so original, I named him this. Makoto, in honor of the Dare Archon. I could call him Rukadabata. Mirai. There are people bypassing the restrictions. Yeah, doesn't matter. We will still be called Traveler and he will be called Wanderer. Yeah. Moth. Because it represents change, death, and transformation and rebirth. Name him Squares. Three-side. Trifecta. Paimon's helper. Yeah, I guess this is all on me. I would want to give him a nice name, even though I don't pull for him. I don't think I really want to pull for him in the future. But yeah, there's no really a reason to name him other thing. He's going to be named in the as I am Traveler, he's going to be Wanderer. Or I suppose Wanderer is fine. I don't have a name for him right now. Phoenix Boy Kratos Dunjasart New Boy Scaranara Lumin's Helper Fatui Annihilator Hogwarts Legacy Tower Puppet Boy Puppeteer Lotus Master Pigeonator Schoolboy Wine Dude Osmanthus Wine What's the favorite food of Val, of the new Archon, Electro Archon? Miss Wanderer, Mr. Wanderer, Wonderful, what a wonderful world. COVID. No name. Yeah, Wanderer is okay.
Are you sure?
No, but hey. Yes, I think this will do. Let me give it some more thought. I mean, Wanderer. Sure.
Oh, Alright, if you say so.
You can keep your name, dude.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
That's what I'm feeling, Paimon. For one of the first times I'm with you on this. Stop rushing the fucking name.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
Or maybe this could have given to me instead of rushing me to select one name. What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
Ooh.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
The Asian arts guys?
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Oh, dude, fine.
What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone!
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
And dude, and that didn't pop up in my YouTube searches that I mean the Balladeer or something. If I have known. Oh, cinematic. Yeah, I'm okay with the name since we all know that they won't change the sounding bits of Scaramouche. I mean, one error, you know. So just a service.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. Ah, come on. Okay, this is the final thingy. I'm going to stop it here because it's already too long. I need to take a break.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
I wonder if there's a mission for 3.4. I hope not. So I just have these two things left. And this probably is going to make me unlock the rest of the desert. So, see you guys later with that story of Mr. Traveler Wanderer. Bye bye.